Aussie stocks, US stocks, Shanghai Shenzhen, Asia and UK stocks, and lots of trading advantage by them. Trading center provide a good trading environment and 24/7 customer service available. And you can have a look by yourself. The sponsorship on TNGM, official partner of Australian Open, official trading platform, AFF, Mitsubishi, partnership Jay Chow, and with the goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon. And this is official partner of Chelsea. You can see on the screen, there's a lot of, they're involved in sport, different sport, tennis, and also the philanthropic event of the MGM's Fire Dinner 2022-2023, and Foundation to Protect Marine Life, engage in social responsibility and promote philanthropic development. And by the way, just a quick glimpse for you what I'm doing now. If you are starting with a one of the MGM, I'm going to focus at the MGM as our main broker as well. So you can see the cashback you're going to get if you can trading volume 2 lot, and you can get cashback 50. This is a promotion exclusive for this event. Webinar registration. For more information, please kindly contact your assistant account manager. All right, so I want you to start with DTMGM as well. All right, Joel. Wow, Chelsea. Like to see you in Chelsea jersey. All right, awesome, Joel. Hopefully, I'm gonna to somehow wear a Chelsea jersey. All right. Without further ado, what about tonight? Tonight we're gonna uncover a smart trading approach. Why? I'm going to share with you a very bit. The most important, how to trade it to use only one setup and AI-powered scaling without chasing signal or burning out. So this one I'm going to share you how to uncover a smart trading approach. The second one I'm going to share with you trade with focus, not frustrations. Avoid overtrading and second guessing with a clear structured systems. And even for you busy or non-tech savvy trader. How many of you think you're busy but you want to make money? How many of you think that you are busy, or you are busy and you want to still make money? So this is a thing that I'm going to share with you, how to trade with focus, not frustrations, and how to scale up. Mamat, okay, you, all right, awesome, Mamat. Scale up with confidence, even on a budget. Start small, leverage automations and copytrading to grow steadily and safely. All right, awesome, yes, thank you. Register and join the promotion now. Just click register. I have a very special thing to share with you, and if you stay until the end of the event, I will give you 2 exclusive implementation bonuses. Is implementation not only informational, because information doesn't create change. What creates change is implementations. So I'm going to share you not a theory, but basically what already implemented by my students. So I will give you 2 exclusive implementation bonuses. The number one is video implementation, OGS. OGS, this initial name is OGS, and if I elaborate, is one good setup. LP to one type 1. I know it's a bit technical jargon, but you can use it. It's a step-by-step breakdown on the setup used to generate consistent 5% to 10% monthly. And it's a proven case study included from total beginner to profitable trader. So basically, I'm going to share with you the very specific things that how you can use this as your main trading technical. All right, Jamila say I'm not busy, but I'm very interested in trading. Yeah, awesome. That's also good for you if you're not busy. And I'm going to share with you a checklist implementation or GSLP 2.0 type 1, a plug and play checklist to follow the exact step-by-step process, and perfect for beginners or busy trader to execute confidently. All right, so as I said earlier, this is not theory, it's already implemented. This is the result. All right, this is by one of my students. This is Cik Gudani, and from Faisal, and from Adi, Jeffrey, even Faisal. I can see Faisal name here. And this is from Rahman and Najid. There's a few other people that already, running the, execute and implemented the OGS type 1. That I'm going to share with you. I'm going to send you if you stay until the end of the webinar. So we're going to take around another 45 minutes, and I'm going to share you the link. Is it cool, guys? If you think it's cool, please type cool. So I know that you are following me. Please type cool. If you're cool with this, awesome, Sarah. Awesome, Rizwan, cool. All right. So why this is different? By the way, guys, I'm not sharing with you a theory, but literally I'm sharing you with what I already done with for many years. So as you can see, this is the trading result, all right? The trading result. Okay, so the question that maybe you probably was thinking, why I show you a 5 to 10% result. All right, I don't know whether how conventional return in your country, which such as Singapore or Indonesia. For example, in Malaysia we have ASB, Amanah Saham Berhad, and also we have these EPF, Employee Provident Funds, and we have this Tabung Haji. So the return is literally around 4% to 8%. So in Singapore, is any I don't know, maybe Employee Provident Fund. I know that they call it different names. In Indonesia, I did some research, guys. By the way, I did some research in the through the web, of course, and I can see the return is average around 4 to 8%, or maybe we can say it optimist way 5 to 10% per year. Is it true? Is it true? Indonesia 5 to 10% per year. Whether you're in fixed deposit or maybe you have some government, I don't know, maybe government bond. Can I get a little bit information from you? How about Singapore? Any investment, conventional investment that you did earlier, or you knew about it? Can you share with me about Indonesia or Singapore, or maybe some other countries if you are here? Can you share with me? In Malaysia, it's around 5 to 10% per year. All right, can I get some information, fresh information from you guys? Indonesia. Okay, Benny says 6% government bond. Okay, Benny from I believe from Surabaya. All right, so I'm gonna share with you the thought process. All right, around 6% government bond. All right, so basically 6% government bond. So I can say Indonesia is around 6% annual return, right? So how about Singapore? Singapore. And I'm going to share with you the Malaysia. So Malaysia, where I live, all right, Malaysia is around 5% to 10%. It's literally the same range. How about Singapore? Any related investment product, or maybe they offer in different, maybe a private sector as well. We have a private sector here, but I would like to know that maybe other countries have some range of return investment. All right. Okay, without further ado, having said that, so let's say this is annual, right? So let's say we're going to the optimist way for the 5 to 10%, right? 5 to 10% annually. I want to ask you one question. What do you think, rather than we make 5-10% annually, we can make monthly? We can make monthly 5 to 10%. Do you think this is a good return? Do you think it's a good return? Rather than you make 5-10% annually, but you can make 5 to 10% monthly. Is it good return for you? What do you think, guys? Is it good return? I'm going to start with this premise first, because this is more important, how to have the strategic game plan here. Is it good return? Please type me, is it good return? So 5-10% monthly, if you multiply by 12, you're going to get around 60% to 120% annual return. Is it 60% to 120% is a very, very good return? Is it very good, right? It's very good. So maybe you can put like a numbers here, USD, 10,000 USD. You can get another 10,000 USD in a year. Is it good return? All right, if you agree with this, so I can share with you the strategic game plan, how to basically to create this by your own. All right. And this is my, that I said earlier, this is my implementation as well. I do not share you a theory. So this is one of my copy trade, one of the broker that I involve in, right? 9%, -1, 5%, 15%, 7%. And this is where I already, basically this is the place that I have visited. Not only not only you have money, but you have time as well. I think time is most important. And this is the withdrawal that I made. I'm in Malaysia. Technically, it's Malaysia ringgit. So you can earn from 1,000 ringgit to 2,000 ringgit per day. All right, 1,000 ringgit to 2,000 ringgit per day, meaning around in USD around $250 to $500 per day. What do you think if you can't sound trouble? All right. I think it's fixed now. Guys, what do you think if you can earn? You can make around $250 or $500 a day. What do you think? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about it? Iker, How do you feel about that? Fakrusi, how you feel about it? If you can make around $250 to $500 a day. Is it very good, right? Faisal? Abang Faisal? Right? Awesome. It's awesome. Okay, I'm not talking about that huge amount. I'm talking about the smaller amount. Even you can make around $10 to $50 a day. Is it good? So said I quit my job as soon as possible. All right, is it good for you if you have returned if you got returned around 10 USD to 50 USD? I think it's still good, right, Sarah? All right. Bersyukurlah untuk dia. Yeah, bersyukurlah. It's good enough. So that's why by using this specific strategy game plan, you'll be able to make not only $10 to $50 a day. With the right capital, you can make 1,000 to 2,000. Even in dollar, you can make 1,000 to $1,000 to $2,000 a day with the right capital. And I said earlier, this is not theory. I've been shared with this a lots of people, 10 of thousand students in Malaysia especially. And this is one of the groceries. I bought the groceries with the trading. Gold, basically I'm focusing on gold. All right. And then this is the return I get. And this is while I'm, morning exercise, gym. I know this is in Malay. Basically, the whole idea that you can have your own time, your net time in the gym, but at the same time you make money. How do you feel about you can go to the gym, you can go do whatever you want, you can go travel, and at the same time you make money? How do you feel about that? I think it's a good return, right? It's a good return. And I'll be able to also, not only for myself, but I'll be able to bring my family, not only in Southeast Asia, but be able to go to Europe. How many of you want to bring your family to some other places? All right, not only around the neighbor country, but you want to go further, the other continental. So this will be you'll be able to do that if you know the right strategy, which I share with you. And if you implement, this is the results. You can get 5 to 10%, as I mentioned earlier. And I want to think about something. I want you to think about why I'm focusing at the 5 to 10%. Why I'm focusing more on the USD, more on percentage rather than USD? What do you think? What the real reason I'm focusing on percentage rather than USD? What do you think? Low risk, okay, Rizwan, good guess, good attempt, also good observations. Low risk. What do you think? Why I'm focusing more percentage return rather than USD? Emotion control, Afif, okay, all right. Yeah, good attempt, good observations. Emotion control. And then how about others? What do you think? Why am I focusing more on the percentage? Okay, the real reason is percentage you can scale up. Please type scale up. Please type scale up. Percentage you can scale up. Please type scale up. For example, if you have 10% from 1,000 USD, you can get 100 USD. If you can get 10% from 10,000 USD, you can get 1,000 USD. Rather than you using USD and you focus USD, it's fixated. Even you can make 1,000 USD, it's still 1,000 USD. It doesn't less or more. Got it? I'm not talking about small capitals to scale up, Catherine. I'm more focusing more on the how you be able to leverage percentage and think in percentage rather than USD, because you can scale up. Saad said everyone can achieve this real performance without base capital. Yeah, it's true. And we have actually the base capital. We're using 1,000 USD as a base capital. If you don't have 1,000, we can use a micro account, 1,000 cents. But at the same time, I want to focus on the basic principle by utilizing 1,000 USD as a base capital. All right, we don't want to go more. We don't go less, because we have this very specific scaling game plan, which is I'm going to share with you after this. So, and then if you implemented it, of course, you're going to get result $100 and even $100 over $2,000, $12,000 per month. Is depend on your capital. All right, and my goal for tonight is the only way to grow income exponentially is through trading investing, and the only way to mastering is through understanding and apply strategic game plan. All right, cool. So who this for? Like I mentioned earlier, if you're already a trader, who's already trading, please type 1 again. Please type 1 if you're a trader. Then this is good for you. I'm going to show you step by step how to not only start, but also to scale up. And if you want to start trading, if you're zero experience, please type 0. I just want to know more about you. If you want to start trading, then this is good for you, because I'm going to show you step by step, frame by frame, and move by move. Awesome. Munib 0. All right. Surprisingly, there's a lot of 0 people now. Can I share you a bit about my background, guys? Can I show you a bit about my background? Can I share with you a bit about my background, since we are spending time together? Is it okay? Oh, there's a lot of 0 people, 0 experienced people, trader here, right? Beginners, Hamid, Faisal, Afif. Okay, surprisingly. Awesome. Okay, I've been shared with these 10 of thousands students through my online and offline seminars, through like webinar, for example, like this. And I've been also sharing with celebrity influencer such as Yasmin Hani, Kevin Zahari, Haris Anwar, and Rhys William. And also I've been awarded with different award. Of course, you've been a while in the industry, so I've been awarded by Best Media for Trader, Best Trading Guru, Successful People in Malaysia 2021, and Professional with 10 years experience by WikiFX. And I've been awarded also by Outstanding Trading Education Continuing Award in Vietnam, and in Malaysia Industry Excellent Award. And also be speaking. I've been speaking in KLCC 2019 with some celebrities in international landscape and also in national TV. And what I want you to know is, if I can do it, you can do it too, and I'll show you exactly how. I started 2006, and this is where I at the moment, so with my group of friends. And that's why with this past 2-decade experience, I want to share you how to use only one setup and AI-powered scaling, so that you can focusing on what important rather than chasing signal and burning out. I'm going to share you how to avoid overtrading and second guessing with a clear structured system, even for busy people and non-tech savvy trader. And I'm going to share with you a scale up with confidence even on budget, start small, leverage automation, and copy trading to grow steadily and safely. All right, so we're going to start with the how to do a smart trading approach. How you be able, people like you, how be able, trader like you, to use only one setup and AI-powered scaling without chasing signal or burning out. Guys, how many technique that you already knew? How many technique you are using? How many technique you think that you're being exposed to? How many technique you've been exposed to? How many technique? 1, 2, 3 or more? How many of you think that, how many techniques that you think that you've been exposed to? Can you share with me? How many techniques you've been exposed to? More than 3, 5. Catherine said more. It's not only, I think more than 1, right? More than even Sarah too. Okay, I want to share you one of the best, I think, simplified way, if you are average trader or average normal people that you want to implement as fast as you can. This is a proven trading method. So this is a few component. You don't get confused with this, because I'm going to say you literally, I'm going to send to you literally all the component that you need, including the templates, including the how to set up the signal. Even I'm going to show you the tactics and the strategy as well. So you're going to get this. Catherine said more than 10. Laughing out loud. All right. So the component is candlestick chart, moving average, support resistance, and market structure, Bollinger Band, and candlestick dominant setup. And I said earlier, don't get confused. This is a jargon thing. If you're new to this, no worries. Because, of course, I'm going to talk in such a different lingo here. For example, I'm talking about in technical analysis. There's a different lingo. For example, you went to see a doctor. They have their own language, you know. If you went to... maybe you meet some architect, then you know that architect, they have their own terminology. In my case, I have own terminology, and this is called a proven trading method. So don't get confused with the name, like, so for example, candlestick dominant setup, candlestick trend. This is literally a terminology, okay? Because I'm in this industry. So how to focus this? Use this one they call a parameter variable metric, PVM, and this is one example. Using this candlestick trend downtrend, MASNR, and Bollinger Band. All right, guys, I'm going to share with you the testimony, a bit testimony, so we can understand. This is in Malay. It's a mixed language, but you can understand because we have a subtitle here. All right, I'm going to share with Abang Nesan. Abang Nesan is one of my students. He went to different workshop before. Even in Singapore, he pay like $3,000, $6,000, even more, and somehow he came to me, bumped into me in one of the webinars, and like I asked you earlier, how many of you already in trading? So he said he already in trading for many years, and what the biggest obstacle that you were facing. And at that time, Abanisan said that the problem with his trading was the problem with the fundamental. If there has a news coming in, so they think the technical is not, he literally cannot use because of the news happening. So this is how the simple way is called hash for set, that literally changed his trading game plan. All right, so I need to share some audio here. I thought I can just change directly. So which audio? NVIDIA. So there's no sign I here. All right. NVIDIA. Okay. All right. Sign I NVIDIA. So I'm going to share with you. All right, I'm going to play again.
H4 set ni dah banyak bagi pulangan. Okay, if you take my IR, invest reinvest punya account, saya start bulan Disember, right, dengan 5,000, bulan 8, okay, dah sampai 10,000 account dia. Okay, that means 100% dia increase. Cuma gunakan H4 set.
Alright, just using H4 set. And Abang Aziz, I think is a special case study. So Aziz Asmat is a retiree. So technically, Aziz Asmat is a retiree. So when he started with me, he's already retired. Rather than spend time, I'm not saying rather than, maybe I can say he chose to keep his mental sharp. He has time, technically. He can spend with, to do some travels, and also can spend with grandchildren, or maybe some time from spiritual journey. But somehow he chose to keep his mental sharp. All right, we can learn also from Abang Aziz Asmat.
12 bulan trading, okay, saya telah generate sebanyak 102% in total. Di mana 9 bulan yang pertama saya mencapai 29% dengan menggunakan 0-1 lot system. Dan 3 bulan terakhir, okay, setelah RTFTT memperkenalkan 10x system, dan saya pun telah aplikasikan, dan alhamdulillah, okay, saya punya return telah mencapai 73%. Jadi 73 campur 29%, jadi in total telah mencapai sebanyak 102%.
Alright, 102% after apply this strategic game plan. Alright, you can see from 29% plus to 70% because of the scaling. So I'm going to share with you what are the strategy game plan checklist. The first thing you need to write down, the first thing you must be able to make money. Please write down make money. The first step, you'll be able to make money. I'm going to share you how to make money using a technical setup, one good setup. I'm going to share with you. I'm going to send over to you, and you can download at the end of the webinar. So please type make money. Catherine, Sarah, please type make money. The first thing that you want to be able to do is make money. So this is the first step, make money, be able to make money. All right, the second step is be able to create consistency, not only to make money, but be able to create consistency. You need consistency, guys. Most of traders, they can make money, but they can't literally consistent. All right, how many of you have a problem with consistent make money monthly? So this is you need to solve. And the third one, focusing on the scaling exponential growth. Sarah, okay, Sarah. The third one is scaling exponential growth. So the first one is make money. The second is create consistency. And the third one is scaling. All right, so this is the game plan checklist. All right, the game plan checklist. The first one, how to make money. Danny, MM, C and SC. All right. strategy gameplay checklist. So the first one is be able to make money. How to make money? You need a proven trading plan. All right, this is proven trading plan. I'm going to walk you through the proven trading plan. And the second part is create consistency. How to create consistency? Basically, the whole idea is low risk money management. What do I mean by low risk money management? Low risk money management meaning you need the biggest capital, and when you do the trade, you need to use the lowest lot size you ever use. You can use. For example, 0.01. All right, this is the basic on the definition side. In technical side, you need to use 1000 USD with 0.01 lot size. How many of you think that if you are using 1000 USD as a base capital and 0.0 lot size, you will never ever blow your account? How many think that is the account protected? Yes, right? It's protected. And I'm going to share with you how to get the high return using scaling, capital, and also lot size. All right, this is how utilize the money management. Okay, you need at least 1000 USD. If you don't have 1000 USD, you can use a micro account, but different broker, maybe different product. So you need to find a broker with a USC account. I want you to use the standard account, 1000 USD. This is most important because you want to make money. You need literally a decent capital, 1000 USD. Please use lot size 0.01 and the layer, meaning the dollar cost averaging, only 1, 2 for beginners and 2 to 4 if you are experienced. And for the return, just focus on 1-3%. Of course, you're not literally going to get rich by this. You need to plug and play the scaling systems, which is I'm going to walk you through after this. And for the tier 2, 3 to 5%, and the tier 3, 5 to 10%. All right, so just focus on 1-3%. Literally, it's a good return. And for 3 to 5% is tier 2, and tier 3, 5%. So technically, you won't be able to make 1 to 10%. Maybe you can get that month 3% or 9%, even lower. How you can get a high return? Just plug and play the capital. All right, why 1000 USD? Why I put emphasize on 1000 USD? Because the standard industry practice. All right, this is standard industry practice. My FX books. How many of you have My FX books? Please type 1. If you don't have My FX book, type 0. So My FX book is a standard industry practice so that be able to track your trading performance. Oh, Benny have. Okay, awesome. Hendra, 0. You need to have a My FX book. It's a free. So you can literally have a dashboard that you'll be able to see to track your performance. All right. And of course, standard industry practice, you can become a copy trade manager with 1000 USD minimum. All right. I'm going to share with you the 1 million USD trading roadmap. This has literally changed my life and also 10 of thousands of my students. The first part is make money consistency. You need one good setup. Please type one good setup. I'm going to walk you through what is the one good setup. One good setup. The first one is one good setup. The second one you need is one good trade. All right, this is how to make money consistent. One good setup and one good trade. Please type one good setup and one good trade. Please type one good setup and one good trade. All right, type one good setup, one good trade. Awesome, Munib. One good setup and one good trade. Literally, you need one good setup and one good trade. All right, and then how to make more money, how to scale to get a higher return. You need skill secure and critical mass. What do you need? You need a skill secure and critical mass. All right, you need skill secure and critical mass. Please type skill secure and critical mass. All right, please type skill secure and critical mass. Awesome, awesome, are we? One good setup, one good trade, and then for this scaling, you need a skill secure and critical mass. All right, this is the implementation. So basically, how to use the implementation? At least a minimum, please use hash for our time frame. Which time frame you are currently using? Which time frame? If you are using others time frame, I highly suggest that you focus on 4 hours. Benny and 15, yes, you can filter after that, but your base need hash 4. Okay, you can use single time frame. And the other one, you need to use the multi time frame. All right, what do you need to use? Multi time frame. H1 and H4. This is where LP 2.0 type 1 implemented in. All right, H1 and H4 for multi-time frame, and for single time frame H4. So if you want be able, all right, if you want to be able to implement and get consistent and model, copy, and implement what I did, what my student did, you need to apply this. All right, H1, H4. Okay, cool. And this is the simplest trading framework. How many pairs that you are currently trading? How many pairs? Team, make sure, is it my image not there or? Okay, I'm fixing. All right, 2 pairs. All right, Jamila, which pair? 1 pair. Okay, the tips focus on 1 pair. So the pair I want you to focus is gold. All right, just focus gold. Around 15, my God, Benny. Focus on easier work. Just focus on 1 pair, gold. Okay? Okay, this one. I'm going to walk you through one by one, a little bit slower this time. Focus on gold. Of course, you can apply the same system, same setup on the forex pair, cryptos, even indices, even stocks market. But in this case, I want to focus on the gold. Okay? Number 1. Number 2, focus on time frame H1, H4. Make sure H1, H4 has same directions. All right, make sure H1, H4 has same directions. And the third one, most important checklist you need to do, just focus on 10 pips to 50 pips a day. All right, I'm going to re-emphasize again, 10 pips to 50 pips a day, around $1 to $5 if you are using 0.01. Do you think you can do it? How many of you think that you can do it? Please type me. Please type me. How many of you think that you can do it? Please type me. Just 10 pips to 50 pips. If you're familiar with gold, it has high volatility, so it's easier to get 10 pips to 50 pips, right? Awesome. Awesome, Nandi. Awesome. Okay. All right. This is the sample that we can implement. Make sure, I know it's a bit somehow high wire here because we lots of indicators and also the labeling. Just look carefully on this. All right. H1, H4 must have the same directions. Entry on the H1. Take profit on the H1. Placing entry on H1 and take profit H1. And entry H4 if market against you, meaning you defensive on H4 and take profit H1. Okay, I'm going to make a clear picture on the table after this, all right? You can see on the table format. So this is the result. You can make money, all right? This is, of course, I'm in Malaysia, so it's in Ringgit Malaysia. This is decline, not decline. It's decline because I to have many withdrawal in a day. All right, this is you can screenshot this. This is exactly what my student were using and I was using. Ruan said BBMA, yes, somehow BBMA, but not BBMA. Maybe you can see a lot of BBMA in Indonesia, in YouTube, even in Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia. It's a different way how to approach it. All right, it's not about the sort. It's not literally about the sort. How to use the sort professionally. All right, technically it's maybe skillfully. All right, so proven trading method: pair, gold, capital 1,000 USD. All right. Small. Oh, really? Is it small? I think you need to, Puan Mila, I think you need to enlarge it somehow, or maybe zoom in. I don't know why it's small. Okay. So capital 1,000 USD, lot size 0.01, layer for beginner to maximum, if you are experienced, 2 to 4 layers. And for the trend, candlestick trend, candlestick candle continuation, no worries about this. I'm going to send you everything after the webinars. And entry, MASNR, meaning support resistance H1, exit take profit, SNR H1 or H4, exit stop loss is candlestick continuations against H1s and 1.5 risk tolerance. All right. This is some of the result from my student. This is my ex-teachers actually. Khatijah. So Khatijah is right theory, confidence. She said that she has confidence even if 5 minutes trading, she has a confidence level to trade. Right, you can get profitable trading. All right, I'm gonna not play the videos because it's gonna take time. I'm gonna share with you the result. Vic, one of my students that been a while in the market and been also had losses, a lot of losses, and somehow be able to not only survive but thriving. Only focus 40 trade per month and be able to make around decent 3% per month. Of course, they have got a loss month and profitable month. Some have a decent month.
For me.
All right. So what you have discovered? So how to use one setup and air power scaling without chase signal or burning out. Focusing on one good setup. And if you think how to implement it, if you were asking me how to implement it, I'm going to share with you the exact step-by-step blueprint sent over through your email. If you click the link that I'm going to give you after the webinars. Okay, now we're going to trade with focus, not frustration. Avoid overtrading and second guessing with a clear structured system. Last time you have copied this, right? One good setup. You also wrote this on the chat. One good trade, scale secure, and critical mass. All right, before I'm focusing on this, I want to share with you the CSI formula. All right, this is why I'm focusing on 5-10% decent return. All right, on the right side, you can see the outcome is 1,000 USD per month. All right, do you see it? All right, 1,000 USD per month. It may differ in your country. If you change the exchange rate in Singapore, it's different. In Indonesia, different. And in Malaysia, also Ringgit Malaysia different. But we're going to standardize it with 1,000 USD. All right. So this is have a the model have two type of model. Model A, Model B. So Model A is high risk, high return. Model B is low risk, high return. Which one you prefer? Which one you opt to? Do you choose high risk, high return, or do you choose low risk, high return? Which one you opt for? Which one do you think that relevant to you? Model B, Munib. Okay, awesome. Munib, Model B. Others? Which one do you think that relevant to you or you want to focus on? Model B, right. This doesn't make sense if you want to focus high risk, high return because literally the outcome is same, high return. Rather than focus on the high risk, high return, we're focusing on low risk, high return. All right. And I want you to look at the skill set, the percentage in return. All right, the skill set also meaning the percentage in return. All right, this is the skill set. 1,000%. If you have capital 1,000%. And compared to 10%, which one is more realistic and which one is more confirmed to you? 1,000 consistent monthly or 10% monthly? Which one you think more confident and relatable to you? Which one is more achievable? 1,000% or 10%? Which one more achievable to you? What do you think? 10%, right? 5. Is it? 10%, right? 10%, Hendra, right? 10%. Okay, I want to imagine, if you are already trading, I want you to imagine this. For example, you have $100 early month and you trade for 1 month and the outcome is $10. How many of you think that you can make $10 out of $100 within 1 month trading? How many of you think that you can do it? $10 out from $100, $100 as your capital, within a month, then you can make $10. How many of you have that confidence level? How many of you think you can do it? Capital $100 within a month, not by daily or weekly basis, but on monthly, within a month, you can make another $10. How many of you think that you can make it? You can make $10. Jim said everybody can if good setup. Yes, I'm talking about just $10 out of the $100. All right, that means you already make 10%. You think about it carefully. If you make $10 from $100, that means 10%. Agree? All right. So, and maybe you're probably thinking where to get the capital. Because you're talking about 10%, you want a decent outcome, decent profit. Of course, you need a bigger capital. How many you have a problem with a capital? How many you think that your obstacle is a capital? Rizwan said a capital problem. Puan Mila said capital problem. Okay. I have some question to you. Which one is the hardest one? Which one is the hardest one? Which one is the hardest one? Capital or skill set? Consistent skill set. Which one do you think that the hardest one? Skill set, percentage, or capital? Shadin said skill set. All right. Which one you think hardest one? Skill set, capital. Rizwan said capital. All right. To being fair, I'm going to give you a straight answer. The problem with most traders is not capital. It's literally their skill set. Be able to consistent every month. That's the problem. Why? I'm going to ask you one question. What do you think, or maybe I'm going to give you some plain way to make you think through onto this. Technically, or I want you to imagine this one question: how to get capital? What do you think? How to get a capital? What do you think? How do you think that you can somehow get capital? Through wages, yes, kerja, through wages, through overtime, through selling things that you are not using, yeah, through other people's money, Catherine, right? Even you can do anything, right? So, for example, borrow money, awesome. Saving, awesome, Azlan. I want to give you some example that I trade. So one of the brokerage. I'm sorry because of this brokerage logo here. So I just want to share with you that I make money from the other people money. I make $150 and I make $100. So it's literally you can get money. All right. Even worse case. If you don't have capital at all right, even worse case, but this is your result. Even you don't have a capital at all, but this is your result for one year, straight in the row. All right. January you start with -4, but end of the day, by the whole year, 12 months, you make a profitable around 5 to 10% monthly. How do you think about yourself? What do you think about yourself? Is it you more confident if you can get this skill set? Is it more confident that you can get a loan? Yep. Better give up. No, not. Please don't do that. Don't give up. You can give in actually. Don't give up. If you can get decent 5 to 10% for 1 year, at least a minimum, do you think you have a friends or relative or family can give you some capital to work with? Do you think they have a confidence to you? Do you think they can give their money? Let's say, Catherine, I'm going to give you like $5,000 and maybe you can take 30% as a management fee or performance fee and 70% for me. Jamila said no. Okay, maybe Puan Mila's is a different cases, but most of the time people will give money because you already show the result. So most important skill set, capital, you can find way. All right, and that's why the common trading practice, high risk, we don't focus on the high risk. All right, got it? All right, how to scale. This is the last topic, how to scale. How to scale, you need a bigger capital, increase lot size, and trading more. All right. For example, this is some example. The classic example that gonna to show you a different way how to think about it. So this is a scaling method. I use a copier. Copier meaning you can use a cross broker. Even we can use in TMGM as well. You can put a capital here. All right. I give you some example. So 5% to 10% a month from 1,000 USD. How much in USD the returns are? How much? 10% from 1,000 USD is gonna equivalent to $50 to $100. Right? $100. Of course, you're not getting rich with this, but you somehow you get start with money. Okay, let's say you have scale with lot size. You double the lot size, 0.01 to 0.02. Do you think the result is double? Of course, yes, right? It's gonna to turn out 10% to 20%, around $100 to $200. Okay, right now, I'm going to share with you how you use a scaling capital. Okay, what the difference? It's the same risk because you are using 1,000 USD with 0.01 lot size. For 10,000 USD, 0.10. I'm going to make a test here, all right, for you. I'm going to do a test here for you. If let's say 1,000 USD, you're using 0.01 lot size and 10,000 USD, 0.10, how many lot size you need to use for 100,000 USD? Just for some pop quiz. Just some quiz here. In this case, 1,000 USD, you are using 0.01. And for 10,000 USD, 0.10. How many lot size for 1,000 USD? Awesome, Benny. Good job. Good job, Benny. Good job. It's 1.0. You got this? So basically, this is the same risk. Do you agree? You agree not? Do you agree? 0.01, 1,000 USD is the same risk with 10,000 is 0.10. Agree? So technically from this calculation, you also get 5 to 10%, right? Because the same risk they are sharing. Okay, 5-10% equal to $500 to $1,000 per month. How many do you think that is going to help a lot in your financial technically? If you can get $500 to $1,000 a month, do you think it's going to help you? Do you think it's going to somehow help you financially? 100%, right? 100%. That's how, if you know the scaling with the right risk and of course using a scaling integration, you'll be able to do this. That's why one of the things that you can see if you lose, if you're using 1,000 with 0.01 lot size, even you can get the $57, meaning 5.7% per month. You'll be able to scale 115 to 570 with the correct lot size, with the correct capital, with the right capital, with the right lot size. You'll be able to make at least 10 times to 100 times more with the scaling system. But all start with the skill set. All right, do you got this? If you got this, please type I got this. And you can use asset allocations and please use asset diversification. All right, so without further ado, I want to share with you the gift I want to share with you that I will send through the chat box after this. All right, and I've been just a bit about this system. I've already introduced in Southeast Asia, in Dubai, Hong Kong, Singapore, and with a few other countries. And you also discovered we scale up with confidence, even on budget, start small, leverage automation, and copy trading to grow steadily and safely. All right, so my promise to you, Sharon said has a question. So scale system will work for lot size and capital. Yes, lot size, capital, and others too. We have a different way to utilize it through different setting, but this is one of the ways, Sharon. All right. Of course, I only have 60 minutes, so I don't have much time to doubling down basically what I'm gonna to walk you through, but I will be able to help you through this what I already promised to you. Right. So I will give you 2 exclusive implementation. So video implementation, LP type 1, step-by-step breakdown on the setup used to generate consistent. Proven case study included from total beginner to profitable traders. I'm going to share with you a checklist implementation or just type 1, a plug-and-play checklist, and my team will send you on the chat box. Okay? So team, please send to the chat box. Thank you for participating in this workshop. A simple mini workshop. I call it workshop. All right, you can claim limited access for now, and this is the link, bit.ly, and you can download as well all the checklists, all the implementation, how to step by step. This is the thing that I've been working on for many years and work for my student also will definitely work for you. All right, so please download now. And by the way, we already end of our session, and we have some Q&A. If you have any quick Q&A, question and answer. Any Q&A, guys? Any Q&A? By the way, you can just simply download it. We already dropped the link, the step-by-step OJSLV implementation checklist. I work with, basically it's a practical, not a theory. How to refresh mental game on the trade. Good question. The mental games is come from, on my, if you remember, I share with you 1 million USD trading roadmap, right? The first one is one good setup. The second one is one good trade. So the question from Billionaire 6, how to refresh mental game. Mental game fall into the one good trade. So one good trade meaning you don't care profit and loss. You just focus on the next implementations. You don't care profit and loss. You just care about the next execute trading. All right, to trade, to execute another fresh trading. All right. So for this example, I have 3 pillars in my trading approach. All right, I have 3 pillars. I'm going to share you the 3 pillars. The number 3 pillars. All right, the number 3 pillars. The first one, I call it balance bull bear power. Balance bull bear power. Bull bear power. This is basically is a technical for a trend. So that's why I share with you using H1 and H4. All right, in this case, for the implementation, right? Okay, the second one, execute disciplined executing the one good setup and one good trade. All right, this is what I already told you, one good trade. One good trade meaning you don't carry forward your emotions baggage, or meaning you have, maybe you had losses or profit, you don't carry the emotion baggage. For example, this is the third pillar. This is most important. I'm going to answer straight to your question for billionaire, refresh mental game. Don't get high when profit. Why you don't want to get high when profit? Because when you get high on profit, you literally become overconfident. And overconfident will make you overtrade. Overconfident always kill, and overtrade always kill. So don't get high. Just come. Act between fear and confidence. Act in between. And don't get depressed. All right, and then don't get depressed. All right, when losing. Why? Because when you depress, what usually traders do, they want to revenge. And this is most important, crucial thing that I will share with you from my almost 2-decade experience. Revenge always kill. All right, not only when you get high and overconfident kills, literally, if you are revenge on trading, it's going to kill your trading. So how to refresh? Just forgo, let go. Whatever you have done, every trade is a new trade. You don't get associated with the last emotion based on profit or based on loss. That's why the last thing that I want to share with you, this is how you're going to make your decision making. All right, this is how you're going to make your decision making. The left side is called fear. The right side called confidence. Confident. All right, you must act in between. Don't go for fear. All right, because if you are fear enough, even they have a good setup, you're not placing a trade. But at the same time, if you're overconfident, you always placing a trade. So you need act in between. Don't go for overconfident and then go not so much on fear. All right? Hopefully answer your questions. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. And please download again. If you have a chance, please download All right, please download the bit.ly. All right, the link there. And thank you so much for participating in this. I call it earlier a mini workshop because it technically is not a informations. It's literally a implementation. So implementation gonna change your life. It's not about informations, and information is free. So what I'm gonna share with you, I'm going to walk you through what already works with my student, 10 of 1,000 student, and it may work for you. All right, so see you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for TMGM for this opportunity, and hopefully see you in the future. And if you have a chance, please download on the chat box. This is literally gonna help you a lot in trading. All right, see you. Bye. Good night.
Kita mula dengan satu impian, nak grow account bukan sekadar angan-angan. Dari kosong ke konsisten, kita jalan road to FTT, bukan main-main. Road to FTT, hey, skill sampai jadi, hey. One good setup, repeat tiap minggu, profit steady, risk kita jaga. Woo! Road to FTT, yeah, bukan sembang sini. Trading berilmu bukan ikut hati. From mindset ke result kita buat jadi. Capital X, skill set, result. Focus low risk, bukan nak revolt. Flip account, bukan game kita. Kita cari setup yang repeat semula. Jurnal penuh, backtest jalan, bukan FOMO. Kita follow plan, Okta well